Now let's read this. He says, therefore, anyone who sets aside one of the least of these commands and teaches others all accordingly will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever practices and teaches, that is very important. Whoever practices and teaches these commands will be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Now, this one principle in here relative to practicing and teaching is very important. Even as ministers, our local ministers, I teach them very strict to only teach what you are practicing. You know, information and knowledge is everywhere. However, the people who are practicing what they are teaching is limited or is not that much in abundance, because everybody talk a good talk, but everybody's not walking a good walk. Even in the business area, you know, we're businessmen, we're entrepreneurs. My family, we're entrepreneurs, and I teach the same principle. We operate by the same principle in business. I don't talk what I don't do. I don't tell someone to do something that I haven't or have no experience in doing myself with success. That's a scriptural principle, to only teach what you do, only share what you are involved in, because knowledge is everywhere. And the scripture does give us in Ecclesiastes account of that. When there was a gentleman in a city, living in a city, he was living in poverty, and another nation came upon that city to take it. But he had the knowledge to deliver them from the hand of their enemy and retain their possessions, retain the city. However, after all that happened, no one remembered him. And the reason why is because the knowledge he had, he never put it in practice for himself. Knowledge is everywhere. However, again, experience isn't. So that's one principle we want to start off with. I hope that'll help somebody right there in looking at how you approach the word. You know, you can read the word, get information, you can download sermons, you can go on the internet. There's an overload of information, an overload of education, which is the distribution of ideals and thoughts. Overload. But just because the knowledge is there, no, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Once you understand what's there, you can apply it and make it work for you. Then you share it with others. So the area we're getting into is laws of the kingdom, knowledge of laws of the kingdom.